The information shared on this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay seeking care because of something you heard on this podcast. The views and opinions expressed by guests or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any affiliated organizations. Reliance on any information provided by this podcast is solely at your own risk. Welcome to the Healthy Image Podcast. We are joined today with a dedicated physician relations specialist with 14 years at Huntington-Hill Breast and Imaging Centers. She plays a key role in building strong provider partnerships. She helps improve access to essential breast imaging services and supporting early detection through collaborative care. Welcome, Erika Delgado.
Thank you.
Well, Erika, can you tell us a little bit about what a physician relations specialist is?
Yes, thank you, Stacy, for asking. So essentially, what a physician relations specialist does is how I like to see it. It's the ears and eyes of the company. So we are an essential group to represent the company, and my primary job is to keep our providers happy, get these referrals flowing, and represent the company well.
Well, that's awesome. How did you get into this line of work?
Oh, goodness, it's been so long. So the way I got into this line of work, I started with scheduling back in 2012. And then from there, I got promoted to doing special projects and essentially just, kind of work my way up from there. I was told that I would be a good member of the marketing team. So I just ran with it, and here I am now.
Do you feel like starting in scheduling helped for your role now?
Oh, yes. I think learning the internal workflow helps you understand the physician's needs. So 100%.
So what's a typical day like for you?
A typical day consists of prioritizing, my physician's visits based on urgent needs. For example, if a provider needs assistance with stat cases versus a routine visit, I will prioritize that first. And that's where loyalty builds and trust. So that's what I do.
Would you say that's the key part of what a physician liaison does, like build trust and build, loyalty that way?
Oh, yes, 100%.
What do you feel like offices or providers need most from you? Like, what's your most common request?
Assisting them with like stat cases. For example, if there's like a pre-op case or something urgent, I have to be like on top of it. Contact Annabelle, make sure that she works the patient's end to a sooner appointment, and make sure that's on top of like everything else. So that takes precedence over a routine visit.
So an office will call you to try to get a patient in sooner, or if they have something stat, just because they know they have direct access to you and you'll take care of it right away.
Yes.
Versus having to call and,
Go through the whole queue. Like, no, I'm like their primary contact. And so sometimes they text me, sometimes they call me. But either way, like it gets taken care of like right away.
Yeah. And how do you build strong relationships with your referring offices?
The way I build strong relationships with my offices is make sure there's thorough like follow through, because I think that's important. Build trust, and try to find ways to improvise or improve their workflow so that it helps us on our end to facilitate patient access. I think that's one of the primary things that they look for is, okay, when can you see your patient, So, it goes back to urgent cases. So if I get their patient in like within a few hours or the next day, they see me as a resource to contact versus the competition per se.
What's one thing you wish more people knew about your role?
That we're not just liaisons dropping off flyers. We're an essential.
You're like an extra like security blanket of information, communication.
Yes, exactly.
Like you have to communicate if we have changes, yes, we can hand you a flyer, but you go in and make sure that they've they understand the flyer,
Yes, exactly. Like,
answer the questions that come up.
Yes, exactly. And trying to just educate the physicians, because yes, they are providers, but at the end of the day, our radiologists specialize on, okay, this exam is better for this type of diagnosis. And so I think educating our physicians, it's definitely something that we do on a daily basis, and they are extremely grateful for that because they see us as a line of trust, not only for a partnership, but to also help them diagnose their patients.
I think, like, to add to that too, one thing I noticed with the physician relations role is you guys communicate changes within Huntington-Hill
corporation
to
and
the
the
offices, but you
referring
also
offices.
vice versa. So if there's like
Yes.
something that Hill needs to know about, this doctor's office, about, they're having problems with this modality, or they want something specific to be looked at, they can let you know and you can relay that information back the other way too.
Oh yes, there's for example, like orthopedic doctors, sometimes they want specific imaging for their patients, for pre-op cases. Sometimes they want specific protocols that require specific type of sequences on the images. So that's the information that I bring back, to our operations and make sure that our techs and radiologists know what they're looking for. So I think that's very important.
What would you say is one of the most challenging parts of your job?
The most challenging part of my job, I would say, um,
Nothing, she's got it down.
I think I do. I'm trying to think. Well, you know what? Sometimes because I feel like we're out in the field, right? So we're being pulled from different directions, and so you kind of have to prioritize things, based as if they're urgent, not urgent, that can wait for tomorrow, next week, next year. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Well, and it's true because to the person who's requesting something from you, in their eyes, it's urgent.
Right, right.
So, and it, that's fair. They need something from you. I would expect same day service too, but when you're on the
Yes.
receiving end, it's like, okay, this person needs to be diagnosed with something today. That comes over, you're having trouble logging on to the portal. Like you kind of have
There's
to,
priorities in
unless
your
that
job.
patient's there in front of them, and then now that's priority.
Yeah.
Like you just have to like
Yes,
really.
exactly. And of course, and it comes down to like asking them, like, okay, is this urgent? Like, I will drop everything to take care of this, which sometimes it's the case, or there's like the typical, like, oh, this patient's going on vacation. Like, let's get to see this patient today or tomorrow. So we always try to triage our patients to make sure that they're real urgent scenarios, because we want to make sure we have that space for urgent cases, not for someone that's going on vacation or that sort of thing. So I think that's important that our internal staff is really good at that. So and also, we have to communicate with the providers, like, hey, do you need this today? Do you need this tomorrow? And kind of just work your way through the day, like, and just
Set the
done.
expectation.
Yes, exactly.
Like set the tone so they know what to expect when they're calling you. Because if they're calling you, they need help, like right now.
Not all the time, because we have to make sure we screen the call too. Like, hey, I can just drop this because you want forms like that. You can go to the portal and get that information off the portal, which is another reason why I really love sharing like a resource guide, because it has all the information they need. So I'm always like the last resort, but not really. If they want something urgent, I'm here, like, for sure.
As you mentioned before, like you typically screen everything and you do things in the order of urgency. Can you specifically share a time that you helped solve a problem for a provider's office?
I actually have a case. It was for an oncology doctor. I can't remember who that was, but the patient needed to be seen for abdominal pain or something like that. It turns out to be like also something bad. And so we worked the patient in right away. I called the imaging center at Fair Oaks and spoke to one of the techs there. and they were able to work the patient in. And then next, the patient called me personally and thanked me for working in, being able to accommodate right away. And the patient was crying. Like I was like, I literally almost wanted like to cry, and you can just hear it in their voice, So I thought, I really think that, yes, we serve as a physician liaison, but it's really like helping someone. You're literally saving somebody's life because you are like the middle person between, our imaging services and the providers. So it's not just like, hey, send us your patients. Like, no, it's
That must
more
have
than that.
been very rewarding for you then.
Oh,
To hear
yes.
that part and having feedback from the patient, like they're going through a hard time and then hearing that you're able to help them. I think that was like a great thing that you did.
Oh, yes. I feel
Yeah.
like that to me, that means like everything. It makes my job meaningful. It makes me like get up in the morning and say, okay, let's go save a life or two.
Yeah.
That's how I like to think about it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm doing this service for, yes, I'm working, but I'm also doing something good for a patient.
What's an unexpected skill that you use for your work?
I think an unexpected skill that serves well in this role will be emotional intelligence and then learning how to read the room. I think that's one of the main things that we need to learn. Like, not learn, but it kind of comes with the job. Oh, and knowing exactly, I know like my territory very well. So if you tell me like where to go, like I don't even have to pull up my GPS.
Yeah, you know how to
You
get
know the
everywhere.
maps very
I
well,
do,
like
I
the back of
do.
your hands.
Yeah.
I will
yeah.
say for you, just like as an outsider looking in, an unexpected skill that you have, and I don't think everyone is just born with this, but you are. You walk into an office and you know everybody. You know what they did on the weekends. Like you went out and had coffee with them. Like you are so friendly with everybody, right? Like she's like,
Yeah.
like you have
She walks in and she's the loudest in the room and everyone pays attention to
like
her.
you, and they know you.
Yes. I just feel like it just it's like we feed off each other's energy. So yeah, sometimes I go in there and we haven't seen each other in a week or two, and everyone wants to know like how you're doing.
Yeah.
So it's not only like a professional relationship, but it can turn into be like a personal
Friendships.
relationship, and
Yeah.
even providers, like it's gotten to the point like that they see me as family. Some have invited me to like their Christmas company parties or their dinners and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I think that's really nice.
Yeah. And like you ask them about their
Their
family
lives.
or what they
Yes.
like, you have that
Yes.
interpersonal relationship
Yes.
that
Oh,
I think that really helps.
Oh yeah, 100%. And we want to be asked the same thing,
Yeah.
right? Like we're human.
Exactly. Yeah.
we have a
Connections are
life
important.
outside of work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of personal life, when you're not out in the field, what do you like to do on your free time?
Oh my goodness. Currently just taking care of my baby. But I do love hiking. I love cycling. I just recently signed up for a triathlon, so I'm currently learning how to swim.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
nice.
I know. I can keep my head above the water, but I'm learning how to do like the freestyle backstroke. So
How long do you have to swim in a triathlon?
It's 150 meters. Yeah, so I go to my swimming lessons 3 times a week, and it's never too late to learn. I literally do this whole training with like kids like 7-8 year olds, and I'm like
Yeah.
the only grown up. But hey,
Who
I have to get it
cares?
done.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
you
have
have
to
to
get it
learn
done
somewhere, right?
Exactly.
That's another thing about you
Yeah.
is like when you get your mind on something like a accomplishing a goal, like you will do it.
Yes. Oh,
Like,
there's
you
no
will
turning
do it.
back.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Usually the way I trick my mind to do that, because what I do is just sign up and I'm like, oh my God, that was $150. Like now I have to do
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Just don't want
yeah.
to lose out
Yeah,
on money.
exactly.
Huh?
I need to get the momentum going and
Yeah.
just do it.
Yeah, that's really cool. A
Yeah,
triathlon.
a triathlon. And I love cooking. I love singing. My son loves music, so we're always like
Collaborating.
You're jamming out.
collaborating, rapping, and a lot.
Getting the baby into it too.
Oh,
hopefully,
she
huh?
loves it.
Really?
She
Oh,
loves
that's
music.
cool.
Yeah.
She's grown up around it
Yes.
in her very young age.
Oh my God, she's adorable. She loves dancing, and she learned just like not too long ago how to give kisses. So she only mom and dad.
Yeah, yeah.
And so she doesn't obviously like
Yeah, like it's
Pukes.
like an open mouth.
Yeah, like she leaves me all full of slobber all over, but it's okay.
It's just baby slobber.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They
Yeah.
smell good at that time. 'Cause,
I know.
they're
I
not
love.
eating everything.
I know. I love just getting home and just cuddling her and smooching
Yeah.
her.
Well, Erica, thank
Yes.
you. We really want to know, is there anything you're looking forward to? I know you mentioned the triathlon. Is there anything else you're looking forward to in the next few months, either professionally or, personally?
Oh, just I'm always learning something, so just looking for new challenges, looking to grow, and just I'm usually looking for the next challenge, whether it's professionally or personally. So
So we can
growing.
expect to see you like on more 10Ks or 5Ks. Do they do 20Ks?
21.
21Ks.
21K
Have you
is
done
a
one?
half marathon. Yeah, it's a half marathon.
Have you ran a full
21K.
marathon before?
Yes, one time. And I
That's
don't know if I'll do
amazing.
it again. That was 2016.
That's 10 years ago.
Yes, I know.
You're due for another
Gee,
one.
I know. I have to get back to it.
Yeah.
No, thank you. You could not pay me. I'll just donate to whoever's
Yes.
raising
You're like,
money.
okay, let me just, sponsor you.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, like everyone can do it. Seriously, the first time I did it, like you see people, different shapes and body types. And so you would think like, oh, you need to be fit to do this. Like,
Yeah.
no, just get out there and do it. Obviously, you have to train.
Yeah.
If you guys need
You can't
advice,
just like get up and go.
I know like one of our teammates, Robert, he's definitely a marathon runner, and kudos to him because I know he's killing it out there doing like 3-hour marathon time.
That's crazy.
For sure
Shout out to
I'm sure he's a
Robert.
Boston qualifier already.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, like if you guys want to learn about marathons, call him.
You can just like pull me behind in a wagon. I'll go. I'll just hand you your water anytime you need it.
Oh my god.
You'll just be on the the sidelines.
Oh yeah, my little like
cheering you
scooter.
on.
I know, I've been wanting to do that for a long time. Just be like on the sidelines and cheering people on and
Yeah.
have like a funny, crazy sign like
Just show up. There's lots of
Yeah.
marathons. You can do that at any given weekend. We live in
Yes.
LA. There's marathons all the time.
I
That's
know.
true.
Yeah.
I want to do it. We should do a team one.
I'm not doing a marathon.
Do a 5K.
I'll do a 5K.
We need to do a 5K.
You're like,
Yeah.
I'll walk a 5K.
I'll do a 5K.
We can walk it and run it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Team building. So, Erica,
Yes.
what advice would you give someone who's trying to get into being a physician liaison?
I think if honestly, like if you're a people person and you just connect with people so easily, this is like the perfect role for you. Because I feel like sometimes just having that type of personality just helps you build a relationship right away. In any case, like if you're feeling like you're stuck, just ask questions. Don't be afraid to learn. Don't be afraid to get out there. Sometimes what leadership looks for, it's for those that are getting out there, trying to grow. And so, yeah, just don't be afraid and ask.
That's some awesome
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah,
Thank
I think
you.
that's good advice. And
Yeah.
be willing to start at the bottom.
Yes.
Because then you learn
yeah.
all of that you're learning in the beginning is really
Yes.
helpful.
100%. Yeah, you just need to ask questions and, hey, it's either you or someone else.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let it be you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If not you, who?
Yes,
You know?
exactly. But that's it.
Yeah, well, thank you again. This
Thank
was very
you.
fun.
It's really nice to catch up.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies.
Well, that wraps up today's episode of the Healthy Image Podcast. We hope this conversation offered clarity, comfort, and insight, whether you're a patient, a provider, or someone supporting a loved one. Thank you for taking the time to listen and for being a part of a community that values education, early detection, and compassionate care. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to subscribe, share it with someone who might find it helpful, comment, review, let us know how we're doing. And as always, stay engaged, stay curious, and stay healthy. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.